So it's Sunday the 31st. We're in the middle of this big storm, high danger that's being warned about at the Avalanche Center. We're right here on the Gothic Road. We got last night's storm accumulation, just over a foot or a foot and a half of snow. And we're sitting here on an east aspect. Really cool, this new snow is super soft at this below tree line elevation, right near the road. Starting to have a little bit of cohesion down lower here, maybe fist plus, but not quite able to propagate a slab right here. But on these east aspects, in the last several weeks, we've seen a number of natural avalanches and skier trigger avalanches on crust facet crust sandwiches. And that's just what we got going on here. It's what's aiding in our propagation. Not a lot of slab yet, but if you see, we have this crust that this new snow is failing on. Can't quite pop it out right there, but you can see in spots where I'm getting this crust facet sandwich. And that's what's been failing and was allowing this storm snow to propagate a very small slab here on this little road cut when we walked onto it. Otherwise, we don't quite have enough slab. We need to travel higher in the terrain where maybe it's more wind affected, or it doesn't really matter. We got a whole bunch of snow forecasted for tonight. That's going to add weight to this and form a denser slab that could propagate. So we're here on another east aspect, really steep terrain trap. Below tree line, we're just below the Gothic Road, just above the East River. Remote trigger, pretty decent slab here. We're talking about the persistent slab reactivating. And here we have very low density, fist hard storm snow from last night. Only 10 inches or so. We're getting further out of the range, closer to Mount Crested Butte, so a little less snow than earlier in our videos. And this snow doesn't have much cohesion where we're at, so we're not seeing any propagation in it. But we are seeing deeper weak layers waking up. Down here we have some old decaying slab from Christmas time, forefinger, sitting over larger facets below. And that's the snow right now that's kind of being overburdened and is aiding in propagation. So new snow adding weight to an older persistent slab problem that's been unreactive for a long time. And today, currently, that's what we're seeing as the problem. That's all going to change. We're going to keep getting more snow. We're going to have all kinds of cool avalanche problems. Not a great time to be traveling in the backcountry. Be very careful. This is a fairly big slope, but even small slopes could catch you off guard right now. Alrighty, we're on another east to northeast facing slope. Below tree line, about 10 inches of storm snow here on midday on Saturday so far. We're getting shooting cracks in the storm snow. It just has enough cohesion and still very light though, but failing over very, very weak facets in this location. So let's just double the snowfall tonight with the forecast. And man, these babies are really going to be ripe for some avalanches. Like Ian said in his forecast, these small slopes right above the roads are really going to be worrisome and could catch us off guard. This is another example of a very small scale but steep potential avalanche slope right above the Gothic Road. These are the small slopes that we really got to be careful of during these high danger and when we should be avoiding all avalanche terrain. Something like this is the type of thing that maybe could catch us off guard. And there's many of these types of slopes around Crested Butte.